Didn't mean to reset it. What's going on, Nikki? I see you there. Get pinned, nerd.
Shiva9825 joined the dukedom. It's been too long.
Welcome back, Siva. Thank you so much for joining me again. Appreciate the resub. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. You missed a lot. We are currently near the end of the third of the 4 DLCs I'm gonna do. And I'm using the claw of a death claw that I just killed in this DLC yesterday. The death claw's nickname was Rar, as in Rar XD, R-A-W-R. And when I turned it into a weapon, Wild Wasteland trait prompted.
Yay.
And it is named Fist of the North Rar. You're already dead. So I have a couple new non-melee weapons. I got this Death Claw, and I got rid of my superheated puncher for a saw blade puncher. My laser axe remains though. Fist of the North. Rawr! XD nuzzles on you. Ooh, you're so warm. Shout outs to Saikawa.
Time to fight.
They're fighting!
Does that feel better?
Yo! They hit me twice, I'm almost dead. I've not heard that in years. Actually fucking killed me. They're rough. I was kind of hoping the Mark Men would do some more to them.
Sneaking done. Fighting now. Was that all?
I think I like this thing, guys. Because, holy cow, that actually kind of made mincemeat out of those
You're
guys.
my best friend forever.
Man, they hurt hard. They hurt my heart so hard. Anything in you? Email to the city treasurer. Excuse me for a second. I need a stretch. I got a sore on my back. Commander Devlin, I apologize for emailing you again, but I still haven't received a response to my previous 7 emails. Once again, we desperately need more funding to improve safety protocols at the water treatment plant. Current protocols are absolutely appalling, and I don't even want to think about the consequences of a failure on local water supply. Specialist Alan Rothschild. Reply from City Treasurer. Listen here, you pinko commie-eyed puke. I got your lily-livered defeatist emails. I ignored them because they made me throw up in my mouth. Do you understand? We're fighting a war here against the Reds, and the only thing standing between you and hot atomic Armageddon is me and my base full of giant nuclear missiles. Answer me this, Specialist Butinsky. If the American people are overrun by Kremlin Joe and his Chicom cronies, what good will clean drinking water be? Commander Devlin. All right then.
We're all lit up. Is it Christmas?
Is there not a way through?
Soon.
Soon is Christmas. Ah. All right. All right, so that's not the way. There's no way I need to go on the other side. Okay. Okay. Okay, do I need to go up here, then hit your turn to the right to the south? Like this? I think this is it. Yeah. Or, okay. So I already tried this. I see. Okay. Never mind then. We'll try and go backtracking. Wait. Doesn't look like I can go up there from there. Okay. I'm slowly trying to get my bearings back. This is very confusing final push in this game. This map. It's not in here, right? No, I didn't think so. No. Is this the way? This looks like this is the way. Okay. This is the way. I was looking at it from below already. This bridge.
We're all lit up. Is it Christmas?
I'm so bad. I'm so bad at dodging those satchel charges. I just don't pay attention. My battery is dying.
Uh-oh. Does that feel better? Please take this. I don't want you to die. This will keep you on your feet.
Get corner fucked, bitch!
Station of hostilities complete.
How's Chad up to today? I said, how is he up to? How are y'all up to? We're just rolling with it, guys. Doing some revision.
Weekend.
Same here, lady. It certainly is here. Although I don't want to play this stream for past 12 o'clock, so I got an hour and a half. Teddy bear! Must collect the teddies. Ulysses Temple. Here it is, guys. The final stretch. Apparently there are 6 nukes in here we can detonate. And that would complete all of them. Almost the full level.
You're my best friend forever.
Aww.
Time to fight.
Do I hear robots? Oh, I hear robots. Ooh, hacking. Later. Oh, great. First and done. Even on a hard monitor. Very easy. Force that lock.
Combatants are advised to leave the area. Security sweep in pro. Alert. Hostile detected. Lethal force authorized. Be advised. Hostiles in area. Primary
Cessation of
systems
hostilities complete.
This axe is made for robots. Requires key. Pod 1 inactive. Power diverted to iBot synthesis pod. Pod 2 active, occupied. Estimated iBot damage 0%. Please contact an administrator to remove this iBot from its pod. Pod 3 inactive, unoccupied. Diverted to synthesis pod. iBot maintenance security system activated. Do you wish to proceed? Doors unlocked. Doors unlocked.
Ready, steady, fighty.
Eddie? Are you in here?
Was that all?
Eddie! Eddie is in here. Optional. Rescue Eddie. That was optional? Must have been an override function piggybacked on that broadcast. That's what pulled you here. Are you okay? What happened? You just took off like you finally found home. An override frequency? So what, Ulysses just called you here? Why would he do that? It wasn't to lure me here. Ulysses already knew I was coming. Whatever he's planning, Ulysses obviously wants you there. Come on, I'd hate to disappoint you. I'd hate to disappoint him. And he has given me the enhanced sensors perk. I need to find the boosts to Eddie. There are 6 and I found 1. If I'm gonna bomb all of the nukes up. I need to go onto Wikipedia. Track them all down. Eddie, would you please? Would you please do the honors? Buddy. Once you ascend this elevator, you cannot return until you end this. If you have anything else you want to do before you going ahead, take care of it now. I'm going to take that warning to heart. And I'm going to drop some things off outside. Just put them in this box right here. Alright. Lighten the load a little bit. Alright, let's go say hi to Ulysses, folks. He's got a very booming voice. Here, in fact, let's listen to... Alright, you know what? My OCD is taking over, guys. I'm so sorry about this. There are 6 of them, and I have found 3. The courier must find and require 6 holotypes recorded by Ulysses, scattered throughout the divide. The majority will require obtaining the laser detonator from Hopeville Missile Base during the main quest, The Job. 2 will require launching the nuclear missile from Aston Silo. We have done both of these. The first one on the list is something that I have not found. Y.-17.15 located just past the lock gates of Hopeville Missile Base loading station. We're gonna go find these guys. Over here. Oh, I can't fast travel inside. We're going to track down all 6 of these, and then we're going to listen to them in numerical order. And then we're going to go find Eddie's upgrades. I don't think I've ever seen all of Eddie's upgrades. I want to assume one of them is... in Ulysses' temple. Oh wow. It's just in a box. Numerically, this is number 1, so we're going to listen to it again.
Back again. Left that crater behind. Got a few holotapes left.
That crater, he's talking about Big Empty, the first DLC place.
One's from the medical center. The woman, she fixed the recorder. Said it wouldn't last.
Who do you think is cuter, Dr. Klein or Dr. Boros?
She doesn't like debts. Can respect that. Payment enough. Just to hear someone who believes in the Brotherhood
not Elijah. Different view, same madness. She answered me on their philosophy, their way of seeing, the roads they walk. Dead ends, empty, as if technology can solve anything. Big empty's proof where that road leads, just like the divide and all the roads that lead to it.
That was the first recording. And then the second one, not chronologically, but in these numerical orders, I'm going to say, is Y1716.
Big empty. There's something hidden there. A crater, past wind and sand, so deep in the desert, there's no turning back. Finding the crater was an accident, was following the weather patterns. The divide sky torn like that. Man's violence, not nature's. That violence in the sky had a source. Tracked it, like following a river current. Left the colors to mark my way, like always. In case someone finds them, learns the pattern. The courier might. But I thought sand and wind would never end. Came to the crater. And there was an old world facility. A weather station at the edge, still raking the sky with electricity and generators. And beyond it, saw the rest of the old world hell there, all carved up like garden plots. Had to see what was there. Couldn't leave it be. Things asleep in the big empty. The Brotherhood woke them up. Can't move quiet any more than the two-headed bear can. And when they woke up, it was like all of history waking up at once. Almost didn't make it out. Almost. Left with answers I never intended.
The next one numerically would be Y1717, and I do not have this. West of the Sunstone Tower roof. Detonate the warhead to clear the path, then turn right towards the entrance into the building that leads into the Cave of Abaddon. We'll go to Cave of Abaddon then.
Time to fight.
Okay. Left, there's a building on the side next to a Saturday night neon sign.
Bad guys dealt with. This one looks pretty tough.
What looks tough?
Cessation of hostilities complete. Uh-oh.
death claws. Sorry. Eddie, you just flew out in front of me. Guys, the flare gun doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I don't know why that makes any sense, but it makes the Deathclaw run away.
Are we being watched?
Alright, I'm looking
That's
for
all.
a Saturnite neon sign.
Uh-oh. That's all. Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Yeah. I found the sign. I'm looking at it right now. It's this right here. The building with the log has a white old world flag sign on its roof on the upper floor at the far side. On the upper floor at the far side from where the floor is entered, there is a mattress. Holotape is underneath the mattress. So not this. I'm gonna read this one again. Be right back. Okay, Siva. On the left, there is a building lying on its side, next to a Saturnite neon sign. The building with the log has a white old world flag sign on its roof.
Was that all? Ready, steady, fighting. Fighting over. Uh-oh.
going haywire.
This will keep you on your feet. Was that all? Ready, steady, fighty.
Imagine a creature taking 8 50 caliber bullets to the back and still living. Oh, 7. That was scary.
Do you like me?
Is it this building that they're talking about?
Bad guys dealt with. This one looks pretty tough. That's all. This one looks pretty tough.
I think it was because it was charging. I think I found it.
Cessation of hostilities complete. This one looks pretty tough.
No, wrong mattress.
Bad guys dealt with.
Apparently.
Time to fight. Cessation of hostilities complete. Ready, steady,
Man, I
Fighting.
promised this was gonna be the end of the DLC, but now I'm fixated on this.
fighting over.
Also, there's a waypoint I haven't discovered right here.
Ready, steady, fighty. Was that all?
Cool, I need this. I got Wacky Wasteland. I got a Wild Wasteland trait. Password guest accepted. Oh, I see. Somebody from the political office should keep an eye on those guys down at the water treatment plant. That's the third request for extra funds I've had to deny this month. Do they think we're made of money? I swear, it's like they want the communists to win. Attention all base personnel. Do not engage with the protesters outside the construction zone. I know. The presence of those freedom-loving, no-good-nicks fills my brain with the white-hot rage of capitalist justice. But the political office has something planned for them, and you mooks better not screw it up. Attention all base personnel. We will soon play host to one of the greatest American patriots of our day, General Wellesley himself. For those of you whose family trees don't fork, the General is Chief Liaison Officer to the Big Mountain Research Facility. He and his team are paying a visit to collect our guests and take them someplace where they can do some good for their country beyond thinking of patchouli? What the fuck? And shooting the LSD.
Sneaking done, fighting now.
Of course Devlin's password is guest. That's the joke.
Cessation of hostilities complete. Time to fight. Fighting over. Uh-oh. Cessation of hostilities complete. Sneaking done, fighting now.
It's here. It's this building. Underneath the mattress. Oh my goodness, I see it. Alright. We finally found part 3. While I'm looking for part 4, I will put this playing. Wait. I'm missing one. I'm missing one more. I'm missing number 22. From here, head east and travel up the incline past the highway, toward the highway past the Smitty sign.
Fighting over. Sneaking gun. Fighting now. Fighting over.
Past the Smitty sign, there is a metal box on the ground. Traverse the rock formation behind it eastward.
Rar.
Like literally, Nikki. Let's fix it. That's better.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
I thought maybe it was in here. From here, turn southwest. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Spot a smoking campfire. Oh! Oh, wow. Alright, I got all of them. Alright, let's listen to number 3 next.
Have you ever wanted to speak to history? Just to know the why of it? I don't. Not any longer. There's old stories about gods and men, past history into myth, where the gods, they're like children, petulant, cruel. Those were the voices of the big empty. The past. Couldn't leave well enough alone. Had to ask the why of it. Their answers were madness, and power stronger than me. Would take 100 Elijahs. Someone tougher than him or I to best of them in their dome.
Hi!
They didn't know why they were there, what had led to that point. Their names.
He's talking about the 5 scientists at Big Mountain that are like the brains in a jar now. He's talking about them. He was talking to them.
Like serpents devouring themselves, cannibalizing their own thoughts. When all seemed lost, thought it was the end. My anger gave me strength to ask them my last question. Who are you that do not know your history? And they awoke for a short time. The flag you wear, they said. We remember. America.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't just a flag to them. It was a place, an idea they had cared for. Once, they told me what it was like to grow in that world. All they had done to lift it up, protect it. They didn't know it was gone.
Yep.
That
America burned.
Yet, they had cared once, before forgetting their history. As they were talking, kept seeing the career's shadow behind them, giving each their words weight. History cast aside, a home left behind. I listened. I asked, was there anything left? Anything that still carries America's voice? And they told me I had already been there. I and one other, walking right out of history deeper than we knew. They told me what lies in the heart of the divide, what can be found there, and the words to awaken it, and the one to speak them.
Alright, that was part 3. I think 21. Yeah, 21 is part 4.
Emptiness here, like the sands of the Great Salt Lake.
They're talking. This is talking about DLC 2,
Sky,
where the
like
Indians
storm
are.
drums of the White
I'm sorry, the
Legs,
Native
ran
Americans.
with them on the salt beds at Caesar's command. Cut the throats of the two-headed bear, cut all communities off. Use storm, sky, disease, fire, starvation, and the violence of the ignorant to ruin all who could. Might stand against him. But the White Legs, they couldn't live on their own
White
like
Legs.
most scavengers. So gave them purpose, turned their hunger into a weapon. The wall of New Canaan, too high for Caesar. Too proud, maybe. Or maybe something there from his past that needed killing. Memory of Graham. Helped them dig out Canaan's supply caches and other secrets the sands hid. Bunkers filled with powered weapons even the Brotherhood might desire. They call these new weapons storm drums in the firing of shells. Taught them the power in the casings to channel the spirits in their guns. Me, they called me the flag bearer. Glory in my
Who do you
hand,
think is
in
cuter,
my staff
Dr.
that
Klein
still bore
or
the
Dr.
weight of
Burroughs?
the old world, just as the symbol on my back did. I learned their weapons as a means of respect, and when it came their turn to pay respect to me, history came rushing back. Can't escape what's been done. History's there, no matter how far you walk. I walked the Great Salt Lake as Kaiser's eye, then his hand. Mongrels there, 2 legs and 4. Saw the walls of New Canaan and the scavengers circled, and the strength or fire to take. Too high, too strong. White Legs, they were born for war. They run to it, hungry for battle. Yet their hunger is to be a part of history, something larger. Like the Legion, as always, brought them a message from Caesar. If New Canaan burns, Caesar might see them. Might. Even the chance was a lie. To honor Caesar, destroy the history of New Canaan and the way they carry it in their generations and family. Caesar respects such strength, I told them. That was truth, even if strength wasn't the word. Obedience. You must be willing to kill anyone. Children, mothers, the weak, elders. If these New Canaanites value the generations, that is what you must kill. It was like Wolpus was speaking through me. Use the night, silence, and fire to change their words to please, to screams. No need for bombs, when hate will do. I asked the White Legs to destroy a people with ancestry going back thousands of years. Another death of history, lost to time. The New Canaanites, they supplied medicine, food traded with others, civilization, A hand from the past, not history. But maybe a past deeper. Farther than that, to a place where this God really exists.
Uh-huh.
If so, his handiwork and people belong elsewhere. Not in this place. Another symbol like bear and bull with no meaning in the present.
And then finally,
The white legs, meant to show respect, bribed me for Kaiser's favor, echoing mannerisms and words, showed them tech caches, taught them the workings of chamber and powder, spoke of Kaiser's pride in those that used such things. Lies. And then they tried to honor me, not the Legion. They brought me before the campfire one night, showed me how they changed themselves, how they wore their hair now.
uh-oh.
It was like my entire dead tribe in the firelight, teeth grinning red in the dark, eager corpses, blood-covered ghosts. They had taken my braids, the way of the twisted hairs,
Dreadlocks.
as if it showed they were like me, of me. While every knot in their braids spoke of raping, violence, and ignorance of what the knots meant. They thought to show respect. Defiled it. Lost myself in trying to read the braids they wove. When I remembered, they had put no meaning in it. They had no history of what it meant. They didn't even know the insult in the twists, knots, and the dry wells came rushing back. The white legs circled like that. It was like looking at the dead of my tribe, reborn as ghosts, hateful, hungry, bowing to Caesar. Another history, gone, carried by me alone.
Damn, you are one Melancholy-ass fellow. Alright, for realties this time, guys. With my shoulder-mounted machine gun. Once ascend this elevator, you cannot return until you end this. If you have anything else you want to do before going ahead, take care of it now. Besides the one that's directly behind me, there's one more. Hello? I jumped over that wire. Why did that not work?
We're all lit up. Is it Christmas?
A repair of 90 to disable the traps. At least they are visible traps. Can I touch you? Oh, I leveled up. Only 3 levels to go, guys. Everything should be 100 when outside now. As is. Lockpick is 100 no matter what now. Go ahead and max out unarmed. For good. And then 2 into sneak. Hi, Ulysses. Don't mind me. I'll be with you in just a moment, probably. Ooh, those might be useful. Oh, there's number 29. Oh, I already had it up. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna save this one for later, trust me, guys. I have a plan.
Nobody ever notices me, but they notice the Pip-Boy light.
Can I just do this?
Are we being watched?
I'm gonna actually look for other types of tripwires as well. I see that. Not this time. You just gonna sit there and watch me doing my little exploring. You ain't all that special. Look at him. He's all sassy next to that flag. Arms crossed. I missed 3 of those. I might try and find those. I need to find 12 more of the Ralphie posters. I'll find those. Find all Eddie's upgrades in the Divide. I want to make sure there's not anything in here that we can come back to these later. Educated. Okay, there are none inside Ulysses' temple. That's all that matters to me. I'll look into those later. We must upgrade Eddie. We have one that's out in the main game. You cannot use this now. Okay. All right. 11 of these satchel charges. These are going to be important. All right, let's go talk to Ulysses, guys. That's why I turned the music off.
Even in this place,
Hi.
NCR's shadow falls. Or is it just you, courier, without the bear's corpse to weigh you down? Judging by your shadow, maybe you can't let your machine go. Doesn't matter now. Either way, the Divide Giants are awakening. The missiles here on their way home. There is no way to stop them.
I still don't understand. Why are you doing this?
You've answered your own question, and you'll die with that question on your lips. You don't see, listen, even when it's all around you. No matter if I nailed it into your head like a gift from Caesar. You brought the Divide to life, courier. You walked the road, brought the bear, then the bull, brought me, following your tracks. And when I saw the divide you made, I saw a second chance, a new way of thinking. My world, no longer the East. And you brought the West in that package, destroyed it all, nearly killed me, flesh and spirit. You destroyed something larger than the bear, greater than the bull. And even when you could have turned away, you brought it again in that machine. You destroyed a nation taking its first breath, a place that could have been my home. Now, I'll destroy yours.
If you meant... What happened at the Divide, what I did, was an accident. What you're doing, it's madness.
No. Now there is purpose. I believe you when you say you were careless. The Divide, the chip, The machine you brought here.
Okay.
Many messages can be taken from that, intended or not. What I do now is an act of conviction.
If you blame me for the divide, then let me answer for it, not others.
Blame you? No. Learned from you. Both the weapon to kill a nation and the strength to do it. You showed me a road, a way to carry my message. You've already answered for what you've done. Now the flag you follow will answer for it.
Is my chat here with me? There might be some decisions to be made if chat is around to help me out. So what? You intend to bomb the Mojave?
No, not the Mojave. The West.
Uh-huh.
All that's been built since America died. Same symbols as before the war. Now a flag carried by a tribe of children. You walked the West, didn't stay. You know the reason. The bear grows without structure, follows a symbol without knowing its history. And knowing that you believe in a bear's sickness and have given it strength, and that gives more reason to lay waste to your homeland. After this, only one flag will remain over the Mojave. Let that one fly, or destroy itself.
You can't destroy the West, even with all the missiles here.
No need to destroy the bear. Just cut its throat. You taught me that at the divide. Only need to cut off the supply line, the road to watch something greater die. I'll turn the long 15 into miles of fire. Cut off the Mojave. NCR will fall back, lose Hoover Dam, and leave their throats exposed to the Legion.
Even if you have no faith in the NCR, I do. My actions have proven it.
Your actions have carried strength. If you speak for the two-headed bear, I'll hear your words, even if I will be the only one to hear them. If you believe it should not die this day, then answer me why.
It's speech at 90, Christ. You can build a community, make it stronger. You saw it at the divide, you even blamed me for it.
History has proven this. Our history. And you think that you have this strength enough for all of NCR?
I'm level 47,
The
I'm
West
strong.
is not the divide, and nothing you can do can prevent the missile's launch. Convincing me changes nothing.
All right, here you go, Nikki. Here's an option for you. After you've heard us have our little conversation, what do you think the next thing I should say would be? I'm sure you've heard Ulysses enough to understand like what probably is what he would like to hear. 2? All right. I'll say this. The last time I played this, I had him do 3. And he's like, you know what? It is enough. But let's go ahead and see what 2 says. I believe that one person can make or break a nation. You already know this.
It may be that as much destruction has been written in the earth here, you may build something else, as you built the divide. You have spoken truly. There is a shadow of a nation behind you, the hope of a people. Yet it may not matter. The divide still stands against us.
I think I can do this. We've already handled everything it can throw at us.
Our enemies gather outside, shadows of the bear and a bull. They will have found their way in, just as you did. It was always my intention. In case I could not kill you, the marked men would flood this place, cut off your escape. If we cannot prevent what comes, then let us make our stand here. 2 couriers together at the divide.
Time to fight.
They come for us. East and west.
That's why I kept that there. Oh, I can't use this now? Alright, I understand now.
No.
So, these... These marked men...
This will only stand for a second.
Nah. I didn't mean to do that one, whatever. Can I heal, please? Criminy. Everybody explodes. Oh, okay. He's using a pretty good weapon. Can I repair my suit? Great.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me. That's all. Uh-oh. Bad guys dealt with.
Woot! We did it! Or did we? He said something about not being able to stop the missile launch.
If we're done here, let's leave the divide behind. If we get separated, I'll meet you above Hopeville, near the canyon wreckage.
This terminal is already engaged in its countdown sequence, and the abort code has been overridden. You might be able to change the missile's targets, or accelerate the countdown and launch the missiles immediately. 5 options, counting leaving alone. Attempt to cancel the launch. Redirect the missiles to target both NCR and Legion. Redirect to Caesar's territory or the NCR territory.
E.
Who we nuking? Or are we gonna try and stop it? Attempt to cancel the launch. Nikki says, let's try and stop it. The abort code is encrypted with an incredibly advanced pre-war military encryption sequence. You'd have to be a code-breaking robot to crack it in time. We try something else? Or should we ask Eddie? He's been able to access stuff like that. Try 1, 2, 3, 4.
Try 1, 2, 3, 4.
Should we ask Eddie?
Ask Ed E.
I like how she said it.
Experiment log 369248/A. iBot Duraframe Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. Initial tests of the override system are promising. Against unsecured or lightly encrypted targets, the iBots have a 98% success rate. More heavily protected systems are still problematic. Military-grade encryption presents a very real possibility of critical overload of key systems. We've stopped tests before any robots were destroyed. But if we don't address the problem, our iBots will fry themselves hacking military networks.
What is your answer, Nikki? Are you saying you can stop this missile? But the log says this kind of encryption would kill you, or looks like I can still choose the missile's actual target. Maybe we can work with that. Or no, Eddie, I won't let you sacrifice yourself. There has to be another way.
BBB backup system.
I mean, there is technically a backup system, Nikki. There's another iBot in the Mojave Wasteland that looks and acts like Eddie. Should I go number 1 again, Nikki? Excuse me, my nose. My nose. Got a twinge. But the log says this kind of encryption would kill you. No, Eddie, I won't let you sacrifice yourself like this. There has to be another way. One last time, Nikki. If you're really sure about this, or I never liked the NCR,
Take 20.
the Legion has it coming, I think I'll just go ahead and trigger the launch. I never liked either of those places. One more time, Nikki. Are you super, super, duper sure we need to stop these missiles?
People greater than robots.
I'll take that, Nikki. If you're really sure about this, okay. Go ahead and stop the missiles, and goodbye. Oh, he popped. Oh, he evaporated. You have lost. Time to leave. When any circuits burned in the fires of the Divide.
I would sacrifice Hubert to stop a nuke.
As his last gesture, sent a signal to counterpart in Mojave. Courier taught him in the Divide. There's a chance there always that Eddie's journey would continue, perhaps. Has been shaped. It's hard to read out loud. Carry it, even if the iPod has forgotten.
Hopeville burned, lightless in the night. Invisible fires of radiation scorching it from within
Thank you so much
and
for
without.
joining me for those choices.
It is said a man still walked its streets with a tattered jacket, an old world flag etched on the back. He remained there, perhaps as punishment for the scars he left on the wastes, or a reminder of a history he could not forget. For Ulysses, his journey was over. The courier had been the end of his road. As for the courier, she turned her back on her home for the second time and made her way back, navigating the treachery of the Divide. Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure, as if recognizing the courier's right to passage, or out of fear. The courier walked until she stood again upon the edge of the Divide, the last road she would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam. There, beside her feet, was a final package from one courier to another. A footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that message, it is something for couriers to carry, and for them alone. The lights flickered across the Divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present. It said, war never changes. Women do, through the roads they walk. And this road has reached its end.
The Divide broke cities, flayed skin from bone, and threatened to destroy the world. But you survived it. and stopped it. You can put a single point into any of your special attributes. You also gain a reputation of the Followers of the Apocalypse and Brotherhood of Steel for stopping another Armageddon. Brotherhood of Steel idolizes you. So I think I'm going to do endurance so I can just get another implant from the medical place. And I got another level up. Oh boy.
We're very stealthy.
Okay, we're going to max it out by next time, so I don't need to track it anymore.
Stimpack reserves adequate.
Last tape, last message. In case you best me. If you're hearing this, you have, through blood or word, this message and all that lies with it. It is for you, courier. If you want to know the why of things. This world, I've walked a good part of it. I stopped only because of you. What you did gave me pause. Long ago, I crossed the Colorado, the first among the Legion to see Hoover Dam in all its glory. An old world wall, yet bridging two sides. And beyond it, a symbol of a two-headed bear. An idea great enough to challenge Caesar himself. Might kill him taking it, whether he won or lost. The bull needs to fight, needs the challenge. Without it, it falters, dies in the dust. Might be a lesson there, in you and me. Leave the thought behind the message to you. My message is this. The destruction that has been wrought at the Divide, or elsewhere, if you couldn't stop me, it can happen again. It will keep happening. If war doesn't change, men must change, and so must their symbols. Even if it is nothing at all, know what you follow, courier. Just as I followed you to the end. Whatever your symbol, carry it on your back and wear it proudly when you stand at Hoover Dam.
Hey there, buddy.
Full circle. Walked your road. Now back again. Something else in you needing an answer.
What are you doing here?
A question one could have asked you not long ago, before walking the road west into the storms. Need to be here. See what was done. It's custom of the bear to never see the marks it claws in the land. Not my custom. Maybe that's why you've come too. Need to see where the missile from Ashton touched ground down below in Hopeville. The Courier's Mile.
What's the Courier's Mile? Is that where the Ashton missile hit?
My name for it. If you have a better one, you grant it. My choice in names won't carry past you and I. Lies along the road, running from the Hopeville silo, straight onto where the ground burns and wind howls even stronger than here.
What about the marked men?
That's part of why I'm here. Watch them. If they attack me, try to enter the Mojave. I answer, not looking to kill them. Save them, if I can. There might be something saving in them. If not, then what I do is mercy, not murder.
If hides a radiator, are you sure you want to stay here?
The invisible fires burn here, true enough. Still, to have helped carry out such an act, then not face it, not my way. If my life burns out here, so be it. Until then, I wait and watch, see what the road brings. Questions have a habit of making others.
Caesar's dead. I killed him.
Names die twice to history. If the West thanks you, the East won't in time. Fall apart. Back to the tribes, maybe. Too soon to tell what will happen. Let history weigh what you've done, if it gets that far.
Are you angry at all?
Caesar would be history's hypocrite if he was angry about what happened. I'm not one for it either. Seems you just proved his philosophy to him. If he'd been stronger, he'd be alive, and we wouldn't be talking. Unless you do the same for the legate that comes, you'll get no thanks from me. When that monster arrives, he's not going to have a leash. Caesar could command him. Not now. The bear is going to burn, and burn slow.
Is this where you're making camp?
Not a camp. Vigil, maybe. Never claimed it as mine. If anyone owns the divide, your claim is stronger than mine. Don't feel like adding a campfire to the ones that already burn below. If you brought Mojave gifts, might be able to shape something for the road.
Any recipes you can teach?
Depends what history has to say about them. There's a lot the land can provide, if you know the road that led to it. Mojave's got ways of healing most ills. If not, some tribes are usually found a way you didn't expect. Like healing powders. Tribes back west only use Xander and Brock flour. There's a way the twin mothers in the east used to brew it, though. Called it bitter drink. Mixed up the Xander and Brock in a bottle. Added some kick to it, so your head doesn't get all clouded.
What's the history of it?
History. Cures a wound, leaves the bitterness that caused it. The twin mothers were always about lessons. Caesar taught them the last one, though.
Oh.
So that's it for them. Recipe still exists. Legion uses it on forced marches with wounded soldiers. Wouldn't have made it through Crimson River Trail a few years back without it. Losing so much blood early on was a Cazador feast. Enough Xander root and Brock flour along the trail, though. The Legion was able to keep pace and get where they were going. Can do that, and one better. Just enough around to mix some. Here, might make the twin mother's history live a little longer. You carrying it. When you drink it, down it all in one shot, or your stomach's not going to want to keep going after the second drink. Let's make something new from the old.
He's
Something
the
else in
campfire.
you needing an answer?
Any more recipes?
Nothing more than I've already shared. We'll have to keep with what we know. Tired of history's lessons anyway.
I got your final message.
Didn't think I'd be breathing to hear you say that. Message isn't important. Meaning is. Had to speak of it, in case the words got lost in paper, ink, or others' voices. Maybe even yours in time. Still meant for you. Courier to courier. Belongs to you now. Or history. Doesn't matter.
Have you been to Hopeville since Ashton hit?
Walk there sometimes. Keep the walks short. Still, it's important to see. Something else to answer for. Occasionally sift through the dust, the buildings. See if I can find some history, marks of America. If you want them, keep them. You've earned it. Nothing to be gained by me holding them. And more will surface in time.
Uh-huh. Okay. Want to hear more about Hoover Dam.
Old world wall, run red with blood of bear and bull. It'll bleed more before the sun sets on the Mojave. That place and I have a past, owe it a debt, and it owes me. If your path takes you there, know you're not the only one. It's the wall by which this age will be measured, the gravestone of the Mojave. Old world never meant it as such. Nothing but wind, sand, ash. More may reveal itself in time, not now. If you're determined, return. Might be something new surfaces.
One more time, what were you doing here?
Need to be here. See what was done. In the Divide, in Hopeville, the Courier's Mile.
I'm headed back to Mojave to settle some things.
Can hear the weight in your feet. You're bound for that old world wall. Hoover Dam. Maybe not now. In time. Bear and bull shed too much blood there to let it go. Can't stop you from going. Wouldn't. A warning, though. The legate Linnaeus, whether Caesar stands or not, Linnaeus will come.
Tell me about him.
Linnaeus, butcher, monster, terror of the East. Not even his slaves have seen his face. Struck them blind so they can't. Wears a mask. Don't even know if it's the same man. He put Colorado to the sword. Broke the hangdogs by throwing their hounds upon the flames, so they might burn forever in the afterlife.
Why is he coming west?
To take Hoover Dam, Legion will need something as big as the old world itself. Another symbol forged by history. Linnaeus carries all the terrors of the East with him. He's the myth, the weapon the Legion needs. When he arrives, he'll fall on Hoover Dam like a hammer. Break the bear in two.
Any idea how to beat him?
19 tribes could not do it. All the lights in Vegas cannot. His strength lies in his title, and it is his weakness. He will not fight a losing battle and destroy what he represents. Put the idea of loss in him. Convince him the bear will not be the 20th tribe beneath his heel. It will make him pause like nothing on earth. You do not need to convince him alone. Draw upon history. The past of other legates are not filled with victories. Remind Linnaeus of this.
Other legates, you mean Graham?
Yes, Graham was broken on the wall of the dam. Kaiser had him burned and cast into the earth, into the largest canyon you've ever seen. Watched the flames trail all the way to the bottom. Somehow, Joshua walked away from that.
He knows.
Went beyond Kaiser's gaze. His footsteps trailing fire, walking from one hell, maybe to another. When one is ruined like Graham was, sometimes home is the only place left. If so, he went to New Canaan, Kaiser's anger written on him like a book. Kaiser's orders to the Frumentari were to watch for him, find Graham, kill him. Didn't try. Could've. No good would have come of it. Graham earned his life and his nature.
He expected
It'll
you.
kill him more surely than any blade of the Legion. So, if you've heard word of it or seen sign of him, let it keep. Let his history keep.
I'll remember that.
Then there is nothing more to be done. The Mojave awaits.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out for today's stream. Siva, thank you always for the sub. Nikki, thank you for the biddies. Stay tuned next time, probably tomorrow, for a little bit more of this. Yeah, I'll probably be on tomorrow. I have something to take care of in the morning, but I'm sure I'll be here. Stay tuned for whatever comes next. There might be something I do in the meantime, but we might just roll right into the next DLC, the one that I hate. Until then, I shall see you in the future. Take care, everybody. Stay safe.